Welcome to another 5 minutes of experiencing God. Today I want to start off by asking you a question. Why do you believe in a God that you do not trust? That's a question that we should ask ourselves. Do we really trust in the God that we believe in? Many Christians believe in God, they know He's there, but when it comes to the trust issue, that's a bit of a problem for them. The reason why it's a problem is probably mainly because people are so afraid that God will not do what He said He will do. And when we get to that place, we know and we believe, but to trust is so much more difficult. One of the reasons that we do not trust God is because of fear. We fear that God might just ask me to do something that I don't want to do. Or God might just send me to a place where I don't want to go. Or God might put me in a situation that I really do not want to be in. And the fear of that keeps me away from really trusting God. Our scripture for today is Proverbs 3 verse 5 and 6, one of my favorite scriptures, which says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." There's three things that I want to just stop quickly and explain. The first one is that God expects us to completely trust Him. He says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Not with a half heart, not just a little bit, but with all your heart, completely trusting Him and knowing that He is God that will do what He has promised. Sometimes we experience that He doesn't do that, and the reason for that is because we want Him to react and to answer the way we think He should do that. But sometimes He answers completely differently. But God is always there, and He wants us to trust Him completely. The second thing that I want to just share with you today is that God knows better than what I know. He says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Now people ask me many times, but God's given us brains. Shouldn't we use our brains? Of course we should use our brains. But we should only use our brains when it's under God's supervision. Because you see, sometimes our logical thinking works contrary to God's thinking. But when we trust God and know that what He's asking of us, and we bring even our minds and our thoughts into captivity to Him and obedience to Him, then we come to a place where we really can trust Him and not just lean on what we believe or what we think or what we know would be the best, but to know that He will always have the best for us. And then lastly, I want to just share and say that God is in control. And when we trust Him, He will give us direction. Now, when we talk about direction, the scripture that we just read says, He will make straight your paths. When there's a path always leads to a destination. Many people don't have a destination, and so their path is just going in circles and circles and circles. But God's got a destination for us, and if we trust Him with all our heart, we do not lean on our own understanding, we acknowledge Him in all our ways, then He promises us that He will make straight our paths. God's got a destination for each one of us. And when He sets our path and He makes our path straight and we follow the path that He has chosen for us, trusting in Him in every step of the way, He promises us to bring us to the destination that He wants for us. In Psalm 32 verse 8, He says, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. In Isaiah 30 verse 21, Isaiah writes, and God is speaking, and God says, and your ears shall hear a word behind you saying, this is the way, walk in it, when you turn to the right or when you turn to the left. When we trust God, He will really show us the way, and He will always lead us to the best. because God really knows what the best is for us. God bless you.